Well, here's some new stuff for y'all. Some places I haven't been since I started this channel. Been a couple years anyway since I've been in here. We're gonna have a little bit of fun, hopefully for an hour or two, maybe three, before I got work to do, before it gets cold. I'm DW Verts, Hick Belly Outdoors. I'll find another adventure. So anybody that ever thinks that I'm a professional at this, or that I might think I'm a professional at this, need to understand that I am pure D dummy through and through. I have to admit, I was a little bit excited about coming down here for a little while. I got a bunch of other work to do. It's going to be blistering cold this weekend all across the country. It's going to be a cold Christmas. I got stuff to do to get ready for that, plus other chores I always have to do. But I was excited about coming down here to a place I haven't been in at least 2 years. Been over 2 years. And I'm going to do it in tennis shoes. I had some stuff to get at my restaurant. My boots was right there. I was within a couple feet of them. See, that's got amateur written all over it. Oh man. But by the time I realized it's too late to turn back, I was already through a gate. I'm walking through pretty soft mud right now. This may be a short excursion. What a dummy. So no boots obviously gonna limit me to where I can go, but there's plenty to look at. I'm gonna look it over. I've got 3/4 mile to a mile of this creek and another half mile of another creek on this property. But I'm gonna pick it over a little bit slower now, since I know I can't get other places. I sure ain't going over there. Ain't that pretty? 34 degrees, a little bit of wind blowing, fixing to get nasty. We're gonna make the most of it for just a little bit here. Well, the patina on that suggests that it's something. It's got some shape to it, but yeah, it's something. A big flake, a big core. Yeah, look at that, isn't that cool? Who knows? It's kind of busted up. See the flaking on the edges though. Look at that. See that worked edge. You got that profile. The patina is what gave it away to start with. It's not great or fancy, but it does have that worked edge. That's just awesome. It's something. Been at it 5 minutes, so. Got a lot of gravel to look at. A lot of stuff is still covered up. Of course, oh golly, my feet probably 7 foot over the creek, so there's a lot of flushing have to happen here to get all these leaves gone. But we got some gravel to look at. We're just getting started. So if you're new to this channel, first off, I appreciate y'all being here. We're still growing, slowly but surely. I spend a lot of time not finding anything. I film a lot of stuff other folks probably wouldn't film. I try to tell what I'm doing, what I'm seeing, what I'm looking at, all this beautiful territory that I'm in. If you're looking for a channel that shows a lot of finds, I would suggest that Coyote, Archaeology, some places like that, they just have more stuff. I just try to show it the way it is and what I'm doing, and in these creeks and in these fields and things around my house here in central Missouri. I turn over a lot of rocks that are nothing. But I have seen several cores and hit-on pieces so far. I appreciate it. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. I'm supposed to say that earlier in these videos than I do. I hardly ever say any more at all. It'd be nice to grow bigger yet, but I get it. I'm kind of boring. Some people really understand my simple way of doing things, though. There's a few people out there that get it. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Said I have went seriously 25 yards. I got tons more to look at. I won't get it all looked at today. But this is what we do, and you have to put a lot of time in, and I unfortunately show most of that time. I do like 2 videos a year if it meant just finding a bunch of stuff. I'd have to do a collaboration video. Like I've been doing lately, I have 3 YouTube channels going. This one, where I'll keep doing my Arrowhead stuff. My bass fishing, dedicated to serious fishing. If you like serious bass fishing, it's not as much fun. It's more blood and guts. And my hickbilly life, which is just about me doing things I do. And while I was doing it, I was showing rocks. I reached out and picked this one up. There's a real neat nap piece. I don't know if it was ever anything else, because it's really horrible rock right there. But look at that big old knocked off edges. Isn't that pretty? Nothing special, but there's a spent core. They knocked everything off of it they could and discarded it, I believe. You see where the big old flakes were drawn off again. I found like 7 pieces right here, just a few feet, hit on. Nothing fancy, but I always call it clues to the scene of the crime. It's something me and Joe Walsh have in common, besides being great guitar players. There's another big, I'm going to call it a core. I don't think it was ever a tool. Man, I don't know. It's not very good rock for napping. It's got a little bit of a worked edge, possibly. That's cool. I don't know. I'm finding a multitude of hit-on pieces. Nothing fantastic, but definitely hit on by man. Real pretty banded shirt there. Not filming them all because I do know how I can bore people to death, and that would be part of it. Just showing. I still only went 50 yards, maybe 50 yards. And look at that. Look at that right there. Check it out. See all them little flakes knocked off of it. I did a video this fall about identifying debitage. I've had a couple people ask questions. Maybe I need to do that one again somehow. How I know if that's an ancient artifact and has been hit on by man and not tumbled by the creek, even though it's not truthfully an artifact. It kind of is. See that cross section? At one time, years, thousands of years ago, a man held that and worked on it with another tool. That's just a fact. I'm going to tell y'all, I've been at this for about an hour, and I cannot believe, and I know better, but I can't believe I haven't found a point or, an actual whole artifact. A lot of hit-on stuff. It just feels too good down here, and I'm fairly certain this place hasn't been messed with, because truthfully, I'm about as remote as you can get in my part of the state. It's hard to get here from anywhere else, if that makes any sense. Pretty dedicated. I know there's folks who are that dedicated. How's this for a whoa, y'all? Look at that big old core. I mean, I hope they got something off that was worth getting off of. A big chunk there. Big old pretty piece of chert. I don't know. It's freeze fractured real bad, but look at all them hits off of it. That's just amazing. That thing weighs 2.5 pounds. That's a bunch of stuff right there. I don't know. Hell, look at that. Huh. Really? I don't know. Except it's something. Isn't that cool? It is definitely, we got our kill shot. Who knows? It sure is beat up. I'll take it though. It's going to the house with me. Cool, huh? I talk about how these creeks change. This one's always had about a 90-degree bend right here, but it used to run over there. It's making about 100 and, you know what? It goes almost 180 degrees before it starts straightening back out. I love these bends. I like being that inside bend. I don't have any shoes to get over there today. What a mistake. But I love these bends. They slow a lot of rock down. Nothing this time so far anyway. Of course, there's a lot of, look at all them leaves. Hard to see stuff. But yeah, this bend goes just almost a pure 180 degrees before it straightens back out. That's interesting. Someday I'm going to have a video for y'all that shows you why we do this when it all can become worthwhile. One of those epic days. I'm getting overdue. Well, because of an inept doctor, I've got metal in my foot that's getting cold, and it won't be warm the rest of the day now because I was too dumb to not wear good shoes. So I'm out of here. You folks that get this are still watching. The rest of y'all have already left, so it don't matter. It'll get better. God bless you guys. Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll do better next time.